Hello, everybody. It's Magic Monday live on Monday, the 19th of April, 2021, and the pubs are open. Well, they were open last week, but everybody just went this week. I did. Did you? Did you go to the pub? Have you checked it out? My goodness, we've got incredible weather in the UK. I know people watch this from all over the world, but in the UK, we've had the most brilliant weather. I should turn that down slightly, shouldn't I? There we go. That's better. Yeah, we've had brilliant weather. And is this true? Was there 10 million pints sold on Saturday? I heard that. 10 million pints sold on Saturday. Wow. I mean, that is a lot of pints. I hope that's true. I went out on Friday. We went to our local, the Rat Inn in a place called Ainik, not Anik. Ainik, don't get mixed up. And we had some time in the garden there, and it was absolutely brilliant. It was really, really wonderful. And we had such a lovely time. And there was so many. The feeling was like a holiday feeling. You know, that kind of whole thing about everyone just having a really great time and nobody was kind of getting each other's way. Everybody was just getting on with stuff. And we were just going to go for a drink and we ended up having something to eat. And it was absolutely brilliant. Oh, my goodness. It was great. So please let me know where you're watching from. Pop something into the comments. With a bit of luck, StreamYard will be working beautifully today. That's what I'm hoping. That StreamYard will be working beautifully today. So here we go. Hey, David Rogers, speaking of pubs, lots of beer, wine and gin sold in our pubs this weekend. David opened 700 pubs. 700 pubs. That's what he did last week. Wow. That's some going. So yeah, please let me know where you're watching from. Just say a little hello. Let me know what you're up to. That's great. And we'll definitely get through all the comments a little bit later on today. But this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about contribution. And there's that wonderful quote, isn't there? And it's this one here. The secret of living is giving. Isn't that great? Isn't that beautiful? The secret of living is giving. Couldn't agree more, actually. But sometimes we have to remember to give to ourselves as well as giving to others. I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a second. But first of all, I just want to share something that happened yesterday. And it was the most wonderful, wonderful experience that happened yesterday because Christy and I, we went out for a walk and we went up to a place called Talkin. And not Talkin. 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 Talkin, yeah. And a lot of people know about Talkin Tarn, which is a little lake, and people walk around Talkin Tarn. It's great, it's fantastic. But we park in the village, and then we go off and we explore in these woods, and there's loads of beautiful stuff around there. Anyway, we got to the village, and this is what we saw. I took a photograph so you could see it. Look at this bloke here. Do you know what he's doing? That is the village green. They have a tiny village green in the middle of Talkin, and he's cleaning the sign. Now, that's the council's job, isn't it? The council should be doing it, or the highways agency, or somebody like that. That's who should be doing it. But no, that's him cleaning the sign. And look at this. I mean, look. If you, hang on, what have I done there? Try that again. There we are. Look at the dirt, how dirty it was. And then this is how clean it now is. This is a bloke who is in his 70s. He wouldn't let me know exactly how old. Could be in his 80s for all I know. He could be just bragging or holding back information. But he said he does it every spring. He goes out and he cleans the sign every spring. Now, look at this little thing down here. Cumberland County Council. It's no longer Cumberland County Council, isn't it? It's a very, very old sign. And there it is, just in front of the Blacksmith's Arms. And what a lovely, lovely conversation I had with this bloke. And he said it was like, for him, it was no big deal. Absolutely no big deal to do this. He just wanted to go out there and just do something and share. And that's what he does. Wonderful. And I know that it's probably easy to say, well, it's all right, isn't it? If you're retired, you can go out and do that. But if you're not retired, how do you find the time? Do you know what? I bet he's just the type of person who, even when he was working, he might still be working now, I don't know. But he would just find the time to go and do that. A bit of contribution. The secret of living is giving. Now, on top of that, though, what we have to remember is that if we try to give too much from ourselves, we end up being empty. So that's why we have to fill ourselves. And the secret of living is probably giving to yourself first. Who's the most important person in the world? You are. You are the most important person in the world. So the idea of giving to other people before you give to yourself, right, can be challenging. And sometimes people feel absolutely worn out. And sometimes people end up with this thing called poor me. Have you heard of people who end up with poor me? And poor me is that thing where you just give to other people. And then you get, I don't need anything. Oh, I don't need anything. And then suddenly you end up with this whole thing where it's like, oh, poor me. I do all this for other people. I don't get anything back. So start off by looking after yourself first, and which is probably a good time to mention that tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, Christine and I are going to be doing a session. It's called Fit Your Own Mask First. And normally we do this as a workshop in companies, but we're going to provide it for free. Yay! Free! For anybody who would like to join our session called Fit Your Own Mask First. It's going to be live in our How to Be Brilliant group. So if you're not a member of How to Be Brilliant, go to Facebook, search groups How to Be Brilliant, and join, because it's going to be live tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. It's going to last for about 45-50 minutes. Myself and Christine will be right there, doing her bit, and I'll be right here doing my bit. And we just share some techniques, some ideas, how to make sure you never have a bad day ever again. Some ideas about embracing different stuff. Some really good ideas to kind of get yourself centered and feeling good about yourself. So lovely ideas. We'll be doing that at 6 p.m. Not if you're watching this on LinkedIn or YouTube, it won't be there. It's only going to be on the Facebook group. Now, we designed this. This was actually going to be just for Team 17 originally. But then we talked to members of Team 17 and we said, would you like to share this with your friends and family members as well? They're like, yeah, we'd love to do that. That would be great. But okay, well, let's do that. But also, let's do something where anybody can watch. So, Fit Your Own Mask First. 10 ideas to help the most important person in the world will be happening tomorrow at 6 p.m. in How to Be Brilliant. Hope to see you there. It's going to be good fun. And those members of Team 17, you will be in the Zoom room with me watching it there. So that's also going to be good. And then the next thing I want to just quickly share with you is, we're talking about contribution, and we came to the end of what we call our 90 days of massive action that we do with Team 17 on Saturday. So the new one started. It was the 17th. We did 90 days. And I asked everybody just to feedback about their successes, about what they'd achieved, because we do these things called massive action projects, MAPs, massive action projects. What can you achieve in 90 days? And I watched the recording back, and you know what's amazing? I bet well over half of the things that had the biggest impact with these 90 days of massive action were things that were contribution, things that were helping other people as well. How cool is that? Isn't that brilliant? So, yeah, some amazing stuff happening where people are contributing. Now, I hope you're contributing by writing something in the comments. Let's have a little look and see who's here. So, we got David Rogers. Yes, we've had a little chat there. Casey. Hi, Casey. Hi, everybody from sunny Wheatley, Oxfordshire. Is StreamYard happy? It certainly is. There we go. Heather is in a sunny, dry Scotland. Heather, you inspired me on Saturday night. Thank you for that. And there's Manj. Hi, Manj. Greetings from sunny Essex coast. Lovely. Hello, everybody. Greetings from Strontian. Haven't managed a live for a while. Been very busy. Today, too busy not to take time out. Yeah, you see, this is it. Now, this must be Donald, I guess, even though he's come up as Facebook user. And that is so true, isn't it? Constantly doing things for other people is a lovely thing to do, only if you remember to look after yourself. Doing some online retraining before each part expires, even though I still have no go to go back to. Doing some online training before each part expires, even though I still have no go to go back to. So my guess is that you are going to be retraining on some of your work, and then when the work starts, hopefully you'll be able to go back to that. That's what I'm thinking. That must mean KC, definitely. Some people even repaint the old signs and street names, etc. Isn't that great? I love it when people do stuff. As long as they make a good job of it. Can you imagine making a complete arse of it? I'm just going to repaint this old sign, and then runs and stuff like that. That'll be me. Hello from Wickham. It's a lovely day here in the northeast. It is. We have an army of volunteers of all ages who help to keep our village clean as part of the South Staffordshire Best Kept Village Competition. Oh, best Kept Village competitions. Aren't they great? Isn't it wonderful when you just get the timing right and you drive through one of those villages when they're just waiting for the judges? People out there with scissors trimming little, bank sides and stuff like that. Deborah. Hello, Deborah. Love this. Thank you very much. It's a shame. It's always people who haven't caused the mess or situation that end up doing the extra work. But if you overdo your contribution, some employers or managers will expect it. Well, yeah, I'm sure some, but also friends, colleagues. A lot of people can over-expect stuff as well. StreamYard.com, Facebook. That's it. If your name isn't showing up, that's the one to go with. And it'll make you do it. I did an edit to that. No hours to go back to. Got you. Okay, makes sense. Thank you, KC. Always do something for me before work. Mile swimming today. Jill, that sounds great. A mile swim. I've started to do hiking in the morning. Today, Christy and I went out and we did just short of 4 miles in an hour, which we're pretty cool with. Morning from a brilliantly sunny Solihull. Brad and Spence Parks. So LinkedIn, you same thing. If you go to facebook.com/StreamYard, StreamYard.com/Facebook, flipping it here, Mike, I get it right. StreamYard.com/Facebook, you can let them know that you're happy to share your details. And Brad and Spence will be able to have your picture in there as well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are absolutely buzzing and bouncing. StreamYard seemed to forget me. Yep, it is Donald. There he is. Hello, good to see you. Must proofread before pressing send, especially Michael Happel. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I did a thing the other day. Wait a minute. Morning stream sounds good. Checking to see if my name appears now. Not yet. Come on. Have one more goal. I did a thing last week. I produced 6 videos. I did them late at night. It was too late. And then suddenly realized I didn't say who I was. So I added these titles to them all. Michael Happel, author, speaker, coach. Uploaded them all, ready for a campaign to start using these videos. Took, for some reason, probably because of where we live in Northumberland, took forever to upload them all. Just about to go live. And I thought I'll just pop one of them into the Write That Book group just to kind of show them what I'm doing. And somebody very kindly came out and said, Michael, just to let you know, you've spelled speaker wrong where you've written your name. I was like, oh. Anyway, it was embedded into the video. I had to redo every single one. Spelled speaker wrong. Dear me. Wow, that's fun. I can do about 8 if I get early enough. Wow. 8 miles. You can do 8 miles. Jill, that is absolutely extraordinary. Checking to see if name appears now. No, who are you? Just type in who you are so we know. And let's see if we can get you on. Wouldn't that be great? Just to kind of finish off this morning, just for StreamYard to do a bit of contribution and say, yes, we will let that person's name be shown. Wow. That is a crazy swim. There is no doubt. So thank you very much for joining me today. I hope that tomorrow night, 6 p.m. If you're on my mailing list, you're going to get an email about it this afternoon to come along and join us for Fit Your Own Mask First broadcast live into the How to Be Brilliant Facebook group. Myself and the boss, the one, the only Christine Heppel, will be here with me too. Thanks very much, everybody. Have a brilliant day. See you tomorrow. Bye.